Just thinking about the BOORSMA boys, or the BOORSMA grocery store gang that I worked with back in Grand Rapids, Michigan, Alger Heights, when Bill BOORSMA owned the grocery store there on Eastern and Alger. Later, he had another one for a while up in Kentwood on 44th, but I worked at the one on Alger in Alger Heights, along with several others, including Jack Howard, of course. And then there was Jeff Hill, Kevin Cuncannan, the two Boskars, Mark Bosker and who was the other one? Jeff Bosker? Anyways, the two Boskars. Then there was Dave Bosworth. And there was, who else? I remember the clerk, one of the cashiers named Sherri, and then several other cashiers. The ones I worked with most were Jeff Hill, Bosworth, Jack Howard, a little bit with the Bosker boys. Oh, and then the Bill and Craig, and also Jeff Slater. There was Bill and Craig, what are their last names? Anyways, Craig was like an assistant manager. Bosker was an assistant manager too. I don't think his name was Jeff though. The younger Bosker was Mark. And we worked there for a few years during, I think I was in junior high or high school. I was just a, did the carry out for people who needed help, and then also stocked the shelves and did the grocery carts out in the parking lot, and did disposable bottles, returns, took them in. Back in the good old days there at the old Alger Heights area, there was a dime store there. We call it the dime store. I forget the actual name. There was Jurgens and Holtfluwer clothing store. I'm in California now, by the way, Southern California. Right now I'm actually in Pasadena. Just reflecting. And the Ace Hardware, I think that's still there as of 2016. I think it was still there when I was there last summer. Ryan and Hart Liquor Store, I think that was still there last summer too, across the street from BOORSMAS. There was the barber shop, and I remember Joe was always the guy who cut my hair. And there was something else. I know there was a Union Bank there for a while. It changed the Old Kent Bank, Union Bank, one of the two or both. I think they became a Fifth Third. I don't know if that one was still there though. What else was there? There was a Stop and Go on the kitty corner there, and we used to go there and play the video games, the Asteroids. That was when video games were very rudimentary, and Cam Vandersloot was the king of Asteroids there at the Stop and Go. He could turn that over. He could play for hours. Just keep turning it over and over. I got pretty good after a while too, but not as good as Cam. What else was in that area? Of course, our school, our elementary school, Seymour Christian, was there. It's no longer there, I guess. The building's there, but they changed ownership. It's not a school. It's not Seymour School anymore, at least. And there was Alger Elementary School, a little bit down the road. I also attended there, so I attended both the public elementary and the Christian elementary. And there was all the neighborhood people that I knew, the kids that I knew. I'd hang out in that area. Lived in the area, Alger Heights. That'd be a big list if I started naming those names. But anyways, it was all fun back then. It was a good time, and I just want to shout out to the I call them the BOORSMA boys. It wasn't actually the Bill BOORSMA's boys. Didn't see too much of the BOORSMA kids there. Bill's wife would come in every now and shopping, and I would carry out for her. Give me a nice tip. Very nice. Nice family, really. Their kids went to our school, too. And so anyways, this is mostly just a shout out to Kevin Cuncannan, Dave Bosworth, Jeff Hill, Bill and Craig, Jack Howard, all the guys I worked with at BOORSMAS back in the 70s and 80s. God be with you and bless you. Hope all is well.